The United Way of SD&G kicked off its local campaign with a breakfast at the Royal Canadian Legion last Thursday.
And I'm joined now by the chair of the 2019 United Way campaign, Dave Boyink. Welcome, Dave. Congratulations on taking on this huge honor. First, we'll talk about why you decided to take on this role.
Well, thank you, Gabriel. It was an easy choice. It really was. My family always instilled love, caring, sharing, and helping. And when Juliet, past President Andrew Donaghy, Steph, and other members of the United Way came and asked me, it was a quick yes, obviously after consulting with wife and some friends, but it was a quick yes. It was an easy decision for me to make.
And of course, you're not alone. You have a great team behind you.
Yeah.
Alongside you, why don't you tell me a little bit about this year's campaign team?
Campaign team comes from all corners of SD&G. We have a great director. The president is helping us out. We have some great support and getting that local message out and donating and making aware and helping, volunteering. This is something that every one of our campaign team is willing and ready to do and put the best foot forward to make it a big difference.
All right, and you mentioned the word local, and right behind us are the words, show your local love. Why don't you talk to me a little bit about that and what that means to you?
It means giving. It means giving and giving something back, right? And that's the ultimate thing. We live in a great community, but we don't see some of the smaller things that you're not really used to. People who don't get that opportunity to have 3 meals a day and or have the proper teaching and et cetera. And by giving back, we can do exactly what we're doing here, showing your local love, and that's the challenge, and that's what we're going to accomplish.
And again, when we talk about local, it's important to remember that every dollar that's donated to the United Way stays within SD&G.
Within SD&G. It doesn't go anywhere else but here. It stays in the community, and every dollar counts, every single dollar. If it's $1 a paycheck, or if you're able to give more, that's amazing. We appreciate it.
All right, hashtag unignorable. Talk to me about that.
Well, that's exactly it, right? The more we can show what we're doing, the more unignorable it is, and that's through you guys and through social media. We could show those things on a regular basis, and showing that people aren't getting 3 meals a day or aren't able to get the proper help whenever it comes to putting food on the table or learning, or all the agencies that we support, from SAS to the Big Brothers and Sisters to everything we have on board. It's amazing. We have 16 agencies from all corners of SD&G, and it's amazing to be able to be part of that.
And we heard from 3 of those agencies this morning. Talk to me about your thoughts. What was going through your head listening to those stories?
Oh wow, those are some pretty inspirational stories, especially the lady from SAS. Her past, that's bone chilling, and then either from Centre 105, being able to contribute to somebody who comes off a local train and get kicked off a local train on his way to Toronto. Those are the heartfelt stories that we love to hear, and those are the inspirational things that we need to continue to share towards and create hope, create love.
Absolutely, and as we heard this morning, there's so many ways to support the United Way this fall and all year round, so why don't you tell me what the easiest things people can do if they want to support the campaign?
They literally could go onto our Facebook page and or our local web page for SD&G, United Way Centrad. Just search it, you'll come upon it. There's ways to donate to Steve Melios. There's 100 Reasons to Run. He is running 100 kilometers. It's huge. There's free advertising available whenever it comes to that kind of stuff. You donate $100, automatically that goes in. You have just simple donations. You can literally do it from your credit card, a one-time donation or a periodic donation, and keep it going for the whole year or a month or whatever you like. Whatever you could support or whatever you could give, that helps.
Dave, thank you so much for joining me at this time. Thank you so much for taking on this large role for the United Way, and best of luck with the campaign.
Thank you, Gabriel.
And I'm joined now by Steve Melios, 100 Reasons to Run. We might not have time for all 100 reasons, but let's talk about why you decided to take on this initiative and run 100 kilometers for the United Way.
Sure. Well, like you said, there's more than 100 reasons, so we're not going to get to all those, that's for sure. I want to do this run to inspire children to to understand that they could do anything they put their mind to. A strong mind can kind of help them through anything. That's what I learned, and that's the message that I want to share with them, and hopefully people, men, children, women of all ages can inspire to do the same and have that mindset in whatever they may be going through behind closed doors.
Excellent. Now you've devoted the proceeds from this to one pillar in particular, which is kids, and you just touched a little bit about how you want to inspire kids. Why are children's causes so important to you?
So it's kind of it's interesting, to be honest with you. Obviously, the money that we're going to raise is very important with the cause, but the message behind it is what's most important to me, and it's really a message that I hope that adults and parents can understand, and then teach their kids or instill that message on their kids, so to speak. But it's really the children that don't have the resources, that don't have the experience to understand that they might be going down the wrong path in life, or how to deal with their emotions or the difficult times or whatever that may be. So that's why, for me, it's most important that the children benefit from this.
And we heard from one of those agencies this morning, Équipe Psychosocial. We had Caleb that shared a little bit of his story. What was going through your mind listening to him share what the United Way did for him?
Well, I'll be honest with you. It was hard to keep the tears back, but it's just the only thing I was thinking in my head when he was talking was this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing this for, and as I get closer and closer to the run, those little speeches, those little hints of inspiration, those chats, that's what I need to ensure that my mind and my body and everything's right in preparation for the run.
Excellent, and that segues perfectly into my next question, which is just what are you doing to prepare for a run? I mean, 100 kilometers, that can't be easy.
No, it's as I was telling Dave earlier, I didn't take this upon myself thinking that it was going to be easy. This has been definitely most physical and mental pain that I've ever been through. Tom at Quest has helped me prepare for this. Sean Fontaine, physiotherapist, he's ensuring that my body's ready. Seaway Valley Supply, they've been fueling me with some supplements and such, and of course my employers, Seaway GM, Seaway Hyundai, they've been huge support. But as for the training goes, just running, man, a lot of running, lots and lots and lots of running. I'm averaging about 60 to 100 kilometers a week, so I'm learning all new things as it pertains to physical pains that can come about.
I bet you are. And just finally, how can the community support you in this initiative?
As Dave said earlier, get involved on social media, spread the message. Honestly, come to little events like this. A lot of people have that giving heart, but it's not until until their heart gets touched by stories like this that they actually get out and want to make the donation. So get involved with the community, whatever you can do, social media, reach out, see what's going on at different agencies, different organizations, and to be honest with you, it's not that hard to contribute. You just have to have a giving heart, I guess.
I think that's a perfect note to end on. Steve, thank you so much for joining me, and best of luck with 100 Reasons to Run.
Thanks for your time.